ఢిల్లీలో జరుగుతున్న ఆర్థిక సదస్సులో ప్రధాని మోదీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
Most of them never get any bank credit. In other words, the most employment incentive sector of the economy gets the least credit. While Jan Dhan Yojana was to bring banking to the unbanked, the second reform was to bring funding to unfunded. We are creating a new financing and regulatory architecture under the Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency scheme, popularly known as Mudra. Already under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, banks have provided more than 6 million loans to small businesses for a total value of nearly rupees 38,000 crores or $6 billion. If one conservatively estimates that each loan creates 2 jobs, we have laid the foundation for 12 million new jobs. Even rupees 200,000 crores invested in the corporate sector would not produce this many jobs. We have now launched a program where each branch of each bank, that is total of 1,25,000 bank branches, will assist one Dalit or a scheduled tribe person and one woman in starting a business. We are also creating an environment that fosters innovation and startups through the Atal Innovation Mission and the Self-Employment and Talent Utilization Program. Another financial reform is the provision of a safety net through new social security schemes. We have introduced 3 non-subsidies but low-cost schemes covering accident insurance, life insurance, and pensions. Because of their massive coverage, the premiums are low. There are now over 120 million subscribers. For many of these reforms to be successful, we need a strong banking system. We inherited a system where cronyism and corruption were believed to be a rampant in banking decisions and in appointments to public sector banks. After the first ever retreat of a Prime Minister with bankers, known as the Gyan Sangam, we have moved decisively to change this. Major steps have been taken to improve efficiency, including clear performance measures and accountability mechanisms. We have made a commitment to ensuring adequate capital. But more than that, there have been very powerful non-official steps. Interference in banking decisions has ended. A new process for appointments is being put on place under the Bank Boards Bureau. Credible and capable bankers have been appointed to head banks. For the first time since banks were nationalized 46 years ago, private sector professionals have been appointed in key positions. This is a major reform. There is a whole ecosystem focused on alleviating poverty. Perhaps this can be called the poverty alleviation industry. Obviously, the intentions are good. Well-designed schemes and subsidies do have an important place. But empowering the poor is far more effective than empowering the poverty alleviation industry. Our financial reforms empower the poor to fight poverty themselves. I can take analogy of a house. The foundation and basic structure occupies some of the costs. Then come the fixtures, fittings, and furniture. If the foundation and structure are weak, any investment in nice fittings or attractive floor tiles or beautiful curtains is unlikely to last long. So also, empowering the poor through financial inclusion and social security will provide a more stable and lasting solution. Let me now turn to structural reform in various sectors. Agriculture remains India's mainstay in terms of providing livelihood. We have introduced a series of reforms. There was a tendency to divert subsidized fertilizer for the production of chemicals. A simple but very effective solution is neem coating of fertilizer, which makes it unsuitable for diversion. This had been tried on a small scale earlier. We are now moving towards universal neem coating of urea. The small additional cost is recovered through a marginal price increase, and hence the whole scheme involves the incremental subsidy. This has already saved crores of rupees of diverted farm subsidies. It is an example of how simple reforms can be very effective. We have introduced a soil health card nationally, which tells every farmer the condition of his or her soil. It enables the farmers to choose the right quantity and mix of inputs. This greatly reduces wastage of inputs and increase crop yields, besides protecting the soil. By reducing unnecessary chemical inputs, it is also good for health of consumers. It enables farmers to choose the best crop for their soil. Many farmers have been unaware that their land is actually more suitable for a different crop. In economic terms, it is a win-win-win. It reduces costs, increases yields, improves the environment, the health of consumers. 140 million soil health cards will be issued, requiring a collection of over 25 million soil samples. They will be tested through a nationwide network of nearly 1,500 laboratories. About 4 million samples have already been collected. This too is a reform to transform. We have launched a Housing for All program, one of the most ambitious in the world. It involves building 20 million urban houses and 30 million rural houses, totaling nearly 50 million. The program will make sure no Indian is houseless. It will also generate a large amount of employment, mainly for the unskilled, the semi-skilled, and the poor. This multi-pronged program is also a transformative reform. Much has been said and written about India's labor markets. We have already undertaken some important steps. Many workers in the organized sector have suffered when changing jobs by being unable to access provident fund and other benefits. The benefits accrued under one employer become difficult to account for under another employer. We have introduced a universal account number which will remain with an employee even when he changes jobs. This greatly improves labor mobility and makes life easier for employers and employees. We have gone a step further. We have started empowering the unorganized sector employees by giving them a universal identity number and providing certain minimum social security benefits to them. Over a period of years, this will have a major impact on the quality of employment in India.